G'day everybody, welcome back to my Let's Play of Timberborn. In our last episode we were wrapping up with middling construction of our big canal here. As you can see, it has now finished. I have just blown out a block to start filling it. I'm only doing a single block fill. Same with this canal over here, single block filled, because I'm trying to maintain a decent flow to all areas. We completed the canal down here and closed it off to minimize flow and keep volume up. And what I found was happening was I had to limit flow through the main river because it filled up this, which filled up this, which meant this couldn't go anywhere, and it flooded my main town. So I had to curb flow through the main river here so that it doesn't flood the town whilst maintaining flow to my other two canals. This one will fill up very slowly because it's only a single block feed, and it's a dam, so it'll only feed while it's above the dam level. So yeah, it will take a while for this to fill up, but it'll get there. As you can see, it's starting to get there. Right, so we built that. We blasted out channels. I have blasted out various sort of irrigation channels around the place to greenify the whole area. This one rejoins the canal. I've redesigned this original canal that I was building to also rejoin. I need to get them up there so that they can build it. So that should fill. I've only got the dams there in case that it sort of overfills because it's a downhill kind of thing, but it'll flow back into this canal. We have put out catalyst distribution. I've got lots of storehouses around with catalyst distribution because we filled our catalyst storage. So catalyst storage now distributes across various parts of the map. District 2 now has fuel supplies for the bots. I use bot migration to do various bot things in the other district. This mine, the one that I set to be built like 5 episodes ago, has now been built and is functioning. They've got their catalyst and fuel supply right next door. We will have a drought starting soon. District 2 has started its production of treated planks, so has District 3. District 3 has a Fountain of Joy and a Brazier of Bonding now, so their happiness is up to 34, or their well-being I should say. I need to build them some shrines because shrines are easy, and then we'll start on books as well. Carousels, mud baths, things of that like. Yeah, so I've blown out, so we blew out a level here, here, and in here, just so when flow stops in a drought. Damn, it's backing up again. And it's at max height. Holy crap. What do we do? What do we do? Might take that up a notch because I did limit flow through here, so I'm starting to limit off flows where I can. It'll keep them flowing, but it keeps supply through the main sort of channel wherever I can. Because I figure with these sort of off channels, once they've filled up, they're going to retain a lot of water. So you won't be filling them up sort of ever again. This one's different because we use it to feed the main river, but we may not have to after we've completed all of this. Level going up, or is that just sitting? It's going up. Is it going? Is it gonna do it? Is it gonna do it? What do you reckon, folks? Is it gonna do it? Oh, it's dropped back down again. I don't reckon it's gonna do it. might make a compromise here. This channel, I blew out another whole level of this channel to try and stop the flooding. Did not work. Still floods when the water hits the wheels. This also happened. Sorry, I totally forgot about this. I'd no longer really use this pump setup to control the level, because what I had to have done is made this channel connect up to this one, which now flows out. It's got a dam at that end and a dam at that end, so they are both flowing channels now. So I don't need the mechanical pumps to control the water flow anymore there. Well, essentially with this sort of problem, I'm gonna have to carefully monitor flow through the main channel so that I'm not constantly flooding the buildings. And this is filling up nicely. It's doing its thing. I'd love to, like, the math on how many litres this is going to hold and distribute once it's done would be interesting to see. They've completed their works there. Give them a footpath. They can go back and do that there. Yep, I still need to blow out that. So, that is where we are up to. I've been looking at possibilities of what to do once I'm done with the water management side of things, like trying to grow all the crops, making sure is that still going over? Making sure they've got every type of food, but the aquatic farms is something I'm going to have to. I've never used the aquatic farms before, so this might be a place to have aquatic farms actually. Because you've got aquatic farms, you've got to have a semi-submerged block, but not a totally submerged block. So managing that aspect of getting water there, keeping water there, and not overfilling in any way, it's going to be tricky. It's going to be a... Where are we flooding now? Yeah, it's going to be a delicate, very delicate sort of balancing act now that we've closed off this channel. To keep things rolling, we may just have to, because we are sort of inputting all the water back into it, we may just have to go with this. Just let a little bit more water out and see if that helps improve the situation. Because the original idea was to fill this up because this was pumping in. Well, it ain't pumping in anymore, everything's flowing in. So open up the third block and just see if that assists us a little bit, stops the water backing up. Never thought I'd be in the position where the backing up of water was going to be a big problem, but it apparently is. And the drought started. And it does work to our favour, sort of, to be right teetering on that flooding edge because it maximises your water availability during the drought. Yeah, it's just, yeah, we've got to find that balance. We started treating pine over here as well, so it's got its own pine treated planks thing because it needed it for that. I should probably build the other monuments for this district also. It's already brazier bonding. I think this one doesn't have the farm one. We'll put there. So that one can be built. I don't think I've got any for the main. I've got the farming one for the main. We'll build the brazier bonding, the fountain. Ooh, what can I do with the fountain? I suppose I can just stick the fountain sort of there or there. Looks like it's going to be there. So yeah, we get the shortage of robots on occasion because, you know, robots kick the bucket. So we just check our availability and we migrate more over from District 1. There's usually between 20 and 40 bots not active in District 1 that can be spidered out to wherever we need them. I probably won't start pumping that reservoir until I might actually, now that it's down a block, so pump these suckers. Yes, it seems no matter what I do, as soon as the water hits the wheels, it just, yeah, floods out. But what can you do, eh? I still haven't, I should probably get onto that, I still haven't hooked any of these up to any kind of power grid of any description. Build like steel block stuff over here if I needed to, and still considering whether to do the other major canal. I think I will. Again, it's just going to take some work. The logging area, so you might recall in the last episode we had some major wood shortages that we were dealing with. It's been a royal pain in the ass. Largely resolved. We got a lot of logs sitting around now, people. But construction has also largely completed on what they were working on, so, you know, it'll be time to start working on the other canal. Might as well start building that now, in point of fact. Yay! Beavers are 30 happy, yay! Start from... We've already got a canal sort of blown out to here. So we might blow a trench right through there. Yeah, that'll feed whatever we need to feed. Start getting rid of crap that's in the way. We don't need it super wide, but we'll go for 2 wide. That there. go higher than that. How far down is that? That's too higher than that. That's 1, 2, 3. So we've got to go 4 deep on that to get flow. That's 1, 2, 3. Blow a layer out of that. So we'll need to go from there, it would appear. I have to slow down beavers when I'm building just to give it a bit of help, because it is getting, settlement's getting in depth and complicated, and it's the computer's starting to struggle. I did price out some upgrades because my computer, although the 1080 is getting to the limits of its ability now. CPU only really gets super taxed when I'm uploading a video. Like it got to 80 degrees Celsius. Last night, and was using 80% CPU to encode and upload my elaborate Lians demo playthrough video, which is 3 hours at 4K. So relatively taxing on a CPU, but that, you know, not worth replacing at this time. Whereas I can get, I was going to buy a new PSU with the dual 8-pin connectors, which I know are very cheap and could probably do anyway. But as it turns out, you can get a 4070 GTX that is a single 8-pin connector, which my current PSU provides. So I'll probably get that's going to cost about that plus an SSD and some fans, because I want more fans for my case. Yeah, about $1,100 give or take. If I suddenly, suddenly become flush with cash, I might splurge on a 4080. And I wanted an SSD because my Windows installation is on an SSD. Everything else, like all my games and everything, is running on a HDD. And you can get I've got my SSD when I bought this was like expensive, and it was 500 gig, and you can get a 2 terabyte SSD for the same price as what I paid for the 500 gig one now. I still want to keep most installs separate from Windows on a separate drive, keep system stability as good as I possibly can. So yeah, looking at a 2 terabyte SSD, maybe even a couple, like I said, depending on how flush for cash I find myself to be. Yeah, so things are progressing. Yes, we shall see when I can afford that. Hopefully I can save up some coin and get that before Chrissy. I might even, I just paid off my motorcycle recently, which I don't ride all that much anymore, so I might consider selling that. But I've also got my archery gear. I've got about $3,000 worth of archery equipment, and where I live currently, The archery club's a bit meh, so I don't use that anymore either at the moment. These are like just miniature sort of construction camps that I throw around just to get things cranked pretty quick. Rooftop terrace, basic reputation. I think I've still got. These guys are still human farmers, I'm pretty sure. And we'll want to change them out to robots. How are we doing over here? Okay. I was sort of playing around with efficiencies on how to manage water flow to each canal, just to make sure they all get flow, so one's not cutting off flow from the other. We're not constructing anything at the moment, so we'll crank the speed up again. Well, apparently we're rapidly outracing the farmers again, but we're low on maple syrup. Why are we low on maple syrup? Probably because they're using it as well. Might have to make another maple syrup supply. Once this is all irrigated, I might do that. These are oaks, I'm pretty sure. These are maple. Everything seems to be chugging along pretty efficiently. I blew out, took out the dam, blew out the channel, blew out in here, so water flows directly sort of through. Can only assume there is not another purpose for wheat flour. Because these guys I don't think are eating. Are they eating bread? I don't think they are. Grilled potatoes, sunflower seeds, carrots. They are eating bread, but no pastries. So we might put a pastries. Well, probably not a pastries actually, because we're low on maple syrup. So no, not a pastries. Rightio. Time to let loose the river. So largely our plan seems to work. The idea was, we've blown out the 4 levels here, was just to keep water there as much as we could, because this place started to run dry every single drought. And it largely appears we have been successful in that regard. I was looking to greenify this somehow, and since I don't need that power anymore, we'll get rid of all of that. Woo! Get rid of all of that. All of that. And what we'll do is we will pop a channel down here, maybe down there, into there. Yeah, that is what we shall do. It is funny how early on I didn't really bother with dynamite. God, probably don't need to pop that level, actually. Because I was expecting to not need it. I was going to mechanically pump stuff, and that was how it was going to be, and then I figured out how much it sort of costs to do it that way versus the dynamite. You're just better off using the dynamite in the end. I always leave the opening till last, just so you can tweak things as you need to control what you need to control. I think another single dam will be the go here. So that'll carry on. I think I've got to make this lower. If I can, that is. We can't make it too low because the top level of the floodgate can't be lower than that. So otherwise it'll all flow out that way and none will go out that way. So, oh, the drought has ended. Yay! Yeah, well, things up where they need to be. Flow will about to come back. Oh, we survived another drought, folks. Yay! Put these on a priority build, because otherwise we are going to rapidly flood where we do not want to flood. That'll just give us a bit more outlet from here. We won't be able to get it all out because it's 4 deep, not 3, but still useful. Who doth lack workers? Margaret. 5. Okay, that'll shut them up. Lacking materials. Doesn't have some maple syrup. Well, it's looking like we need to increase our maple syrup production, so we shall do that. Forest is down. We'll plant a whole bunch of maple. What's their reach? There. I'll fill it in anyway, and then hopefully when the time comes, yeah, that would have been too easy, wouldn't it? Yeah, hopefully when we build this channel, it'll greenify that little middle area there. And we can also build another plantation in there if it is required. The paths, the bane of my existence is the goddamn paths. Now, don't get me wrong, like I get for buildings, I get it. For removing trees, I get it. For planting dynamite, just have the damn dynamite act as a path. And looks like we got flow to everywhere, which is good. Exactly what we need. I do need to open the floodgates, and that's working as intended as well, which is what I want. Pause on these, otherwise we're going to flood downstream again. This needs to come. That's already at 3. Holy bejesus. That may need to come up a touch. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Down here's going pretty good by the looks of it. It's getting there. It's getting there. I've got to keep an eye on this because it'll flood all of this. this one's coming a long way. It should soon start creeping. Yep, there we go. It's just creeped over the edge there, so it'll start coming all the way down here. I don't know whether it should fill eventually and flood over. Should. Holy crap! That's usually my telltale. When this floods here, that's my telltale to close it off, because you can look, it's right at the bridge level, right on it. So intercepted it just the right time. Building lacks power. Have you run out of battery power? Yes, you have. Well, there you go. You haven't had any wind for a while. Oh, it's going to be a royal pain in the ass to hook it up to the grid. However, well-placed water wheel could well be the answer to a problem here. At least to assist anyway. I might skip that last one. Okay, I'll run some power. $31 non-fulfillment. Kicking goals, people, kicking goals. With that. Okay. Turn that into one of these. Add a priority. We'll come back and see how that builds out. I've got a feeling they won't build the corner pieces because they have a tendency to not do that. Need more books, more shrines, more campfire, more pastries. I wonder if I just kick back the work day a couple more hours, whether any of that will improve. We'll just see. What do we got going? Ooh, is it going to do it? I don't know. Looks like flow. Has flow stopped? I might have got my calculations wrong. Have I got them wrong? Nope. No, we still got flow. Haha! Starting to go. Very slowly, but it's getting there, guys. It's getting there. However, it may not fill up these side ones. Because it's going to flow straight out, isn't it? Maybe, possibly. It's slowly creeping there. We may just have to... It'll still work. In fact, it'll probably work better because we ideally want to retain water at levels. So, you know, we can put dams in spots. Or do we want to have it higher? Probably want to have it higher than that. You want to have a levee and then a dam. Levee. Dam. That can just be a single. Yeah, should that be a single or a double? That should be a double. And I probably shouldn't build it there. Because the beavers don't like building next to stairs. They got issues with building next to stairs. It's one of their pet hates, apparently. And that's flowing back into there. We shall dam that, levee and dam that as well. Again, just to keep water where it is required to stay. $32 happiness. Voila! Are they using more of the campfires and stuff? Yep, they're using more of the campfires and stuff. I mean, I've got to build more anyway. I know I've got to build more. But, you know, progress is progress. I'll just see what happens. It should be okay, but no, I will need to. Yes. I will need to levee and dam. I've got an undebted bloody dynamite there. Sorry, I'm just figuring the best way to sort of get water into there. I don't know if I'm going to need to, because at max level it might green up both sides, but we'll see. We'll see what happens, folks. Okay, that's going to back up. That should start to fill quite nicely. Sir, you've done your duty and can go the way of the doo-doo. How's our flows going? Yes, it's good, it's good. It's good. It still needs to fill up in here more. Is it filling up in there? That would probably be why. Boy. Helpful if you turn the pump off. Boy. So it looks like we've sort of got the hang of flow. You know what? This might be a perfect area for a bloody one of my aquatic frickin' farms, because it just keeps bloody flooding. And just at the level I need it to flood as well, so. Put... So what we're gonna do eventually so how are we gonna swing this? We're gonna wanna stranded? Who's stranded and why? Ah, you buffoons. Why do you always build each other in? Yeah. Impossible. Try not to kill each other if you can avoid it. Now, back to the issue at hand. We're only going to want a 1 feed for it, so we'll go to there. So, in terms of stuff we need to pop, I'm going to pop that there. We've got to get rid of all of this. We're gonna pop that. A little too far, that's alright. That'll be the beginning of that particular channel. How's this one going? It's going good, it's going good. It's all starting to fill up. These should both spill over. I don't know if they're gonna... Ooh, flow stop, so that might have just pushed it over the edge in terms of... Maybe. It's still coming through, so it'll still fill up. I'm keeping an eye on this. Uh-oh. Why are we flooding there? We're flooding there because of this. Okay. Okay, folks, I think we'll call it there for this episode. Thanks for coming along. Hope you enjoyed seeing the big engineered canal do its thing. Worked pretty well, and we're going to start work on the next one. Hopefully these will start to flow over soon. Yeah, we still got... Have any of them gone over yet? We still got decent flow down there. It must just taken a bit to get there. Should be not far off. Like that one looks like it's about to go over. That one's about to go over. That one's gone over. Just went over. Just. So it could be a very delicate... We're getting close to the level, so... may be that I can't have too deep over here. Up, 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 up. We got flow. And we got flow there. And we got flow there. So that looks like it worked. Just took a bit of time to get there. Suppose we could say I was cutting it fine in calculations in terms of error. But it all seems to have worked out. Righto guys, we'll call it there, and I'll bring you back again when we are further along. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please like and subscribe. Subscribes really help, guys. The likes help as well. Likes and views and comments and all that are all brilliant, but subscribes help me get to the next tiers of partnership so I can start chapterizing my videos. Things like that, because some of my videos are pretty long and some chapters would really help. So thanks guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.